Obviously, Nedbank Commercial Banking, thinking bigger and broadcasting with a special LinkedIn live broadcast from the NAACAM show 2025 here in the Eastern Cape. I thought we should talk banking and get a better understanding about why it's so important that Nedbank from a corporate perspective is here supporting an event like this. Great to have Kudzayi Mazikana, Head of Sustainability from Nedbank Commercial Banking, joining us. I love the fact this is your first time in Port Elizabeth. Where the hell have you been?
It's a bit embarrassing, I know,
It's
eh?
very. First time, what's your impression?
It's a fantastic city. Lovely to be here. So far, so good. That's what I can say.
Well, we'll try and continue the good vibes with our chat here. I look at your title, I go sustainability, and I immediately think, oh my word. It's such a hard word to break down, to quantify, to understand, and that's me as an outsider. I can just imagine for people in industry understanding what sustainability means. How do you, as Nedbank Commercial Banking, view sustainability? What does it mean for you?
Yeah, I think sustainability just in general can be a bit daunting. People do have a general idea of what it means to be sustainable, I think, to be fair. But what we do as Nedbank is we try to meet the clients where they're at. So the first thing to do is really assess what is their level of understanding, what is their level of knowledge, and we meet them where they're at and we walk the journey together.
I suppose like people understand sustainability, but most times that conversation always heads into, how green are you, how efficient are you, and it's always the environmental stuff. But having done your manufacturing roundtable event a little bit earlier this year, where you guys had partnered with NAACAM, getting research about what do people understand about that, the bit that came out for me is a lot of the time for industry, they want to make sure their business is sustainable first before they even worry about what most people are talking about is efficiencies and greening your business and doing all the right environmental stuff. So is that an important part in your focus, is making a business efficient, financially competitive? Is that how you target your clients' needs?
Extremely important. So the first thing to remember there is that we're a bank and we understand numbers. That's the first thing. Second thing to keep in mind as well is that as you implement sustainable solutions, you do become more efficient just as a company, and you can actually look to bring your costs down as well. So that's something that I think a lot of companies need to keep in mind as well when they're implementing these kind of solutions as well.
Because I think that is what can be overwhelming, because people look at it, they realize they've got to future-proof their business, they've got to be more tech-savvy, but those things can baffle a guy that's had a business running for many years and he's going, how do I even start? But through your client base, I suppose there's also shared knowledge. That you can help upstarts with guys that are a bit more established.
There is, and I think from a banking point of view, just for clients too, it's about saying, take a step back and say, which bank actually doesn't just talk sustainability, but which bank does sustainability, and that's Nedbank.
Yeah. I know you guys are always seen as the green bank, and we think the environmental stuff, we've got our pretty flowers, it looks very pretty, but sustainability is bigger than that. Before I let you go, because I know you do have a flight to catch, anything that you guys are working on from Nedbank Commercial side that is groundbreaking, exciting, maybe something that's going to change the way consumers view their business? What are you guys working on at the moment?
Right now we're working on something that's very, very exciting. We're looking to implement an ESG advisory solution for our clients. So that's something that's going to come up pretty soon. So the way that will work is that we will obviously through the client's business manager, we're working together with a company that we partner with, and we will do an assessment of the company as well to see where they stand, and on the back of that look to implement solutions for them.
So I think a lot of times people are in the dark in terms of that
100%.
And what the pathway forward is. Thank you very much, Kudzayi. I'm sorry you're flying out of PE already. I know you've been
sad to leave. I'm sad to leave.
Nights, but it's been good chatting to you. That's obviously Kudzayi from Nedbank Commercial Bank, heading up sustainability. Don't go away. After the break, we'll have another industry leader chatting to us here live at the Nedbank show.